The story begins with a majestic ship sailing across the ocean. Aboard this ship is Prince Eric, a kind and compassionate man who cherishes all living creatures and avoids harming them. The ship is on a mission to collect valuable treasures from the sea. Eric has a deep love for sea voyages, often joining his crew on their adventurous journeys. Tonight marks the Moon Festival, a mystical evening where legends say mermaids rise from the ocean depths. While Prince Eric's crew is eager to capture one of these elusive creatures, Eric himself disapproves, valuing life and freedom. Deep beneath the waves, in the magical underwater city of Atlantica, King Triton gathers his daughters. 6 of them promptly arrive, but his youngest daughter, Ariel, is noticeably absent. Concerned, the king instructs his loyal crab companion, Sebastian, to find Ariel and bring her back. Without delay, Sebastian sets out to locate the curious young mermaid. Meanwhile, we see Ariel, the youngest daughter of King Triton, deeply fascinated by humans. Despite warnings from her loyal fish friend Flounder, who advises against approaching human artifacts, Ariel's curiosity gets the better of her. She ventures into a sunken ship, eager to explore. Inside, she finds an array of human items, including a fork. Just as she admires her find, a shark suddenly attacks her. Using her quick wits and agility, Ariel skillfully evades the predator and escapes unharmed. Later, she asks her bird friend Scuttle about the fork's purpose. Though clueless, Scuttle confidently claims it's a tool for styling hair. Intrigued, Ariel attempts to comb her hair with the fork, further fueling her fascination with the human world. Just then, Sebastian, the loyal crab, arrives to remind Ariel about her father's important meeting. "Today is the Moon Festival, and the king summoned you, but you didn't show up," he scolds. Ariel, realizing she had completely forgotten, hurries to meet her father. Meanwhile, deep in the ocean, a cunning sea witch named Ursula observes Ariel from afar. Ursula has been watching Ariel closely, plotting something sinister. Ariel reaches her father, King Triton, who sternly warns her, "You must stay away from humans and their possession. They are a danger to us." Ariel, filled with wonder for the human world, protests, "Humans can be kind, just like us. We should trust them." Triton, however, dismisses her arguments, reminding her, "It was humans who caused your mother's death." This painful truth fuels the king's deep hatred and mistrust of humans. Ariel, upset by her father's harsh words, leaves in frustration. King Triton, knowing his daughter's rebellious nature, instructs Sebastian to follow her, aware that she might defy his orders. Ariel retreats to her secret grotto, a hidden place where she has collected an impressive array of human objects over time. She marvels at the treasures she has amassed, still enchanted by the world above. Suddenly, a bright light catches her attention from above the water. Filled with curiosity, Ariel swims up to the ocean's surface. There, she sees a grand ship glowing against the night sky. The air is alive with music, fireworks, and celebration. It's Prince Eric's ship, and despite being royalty, he is celebrating among his crew with joy and kindness. Ariel, mesmerized, watches the festivities from a safe distance, her fascination with the human world growing stronger with every passing moment. But unlike most princes, Eric prefers to live and bond with his crew members, treating them as equals. His guardian, a loyal companion sent by the queen, pulls him aside during the celebration. Concerned, he says, "You shouldn't mingle like this. You're a prince, and you have responsibilities." Eric, however, brushes off the advice, replying, "I don't care about titles. I believe in humanity, and I want to live among the people, not above them." Ariel, hiding nearby, listens intently to their conversation, deeply moved by Eric's humility and kindness. Suddenly, the sky darkens, and a massive storm rolls in over the ocean. The storm is so fierce that it threatens to sink the entire ship. The crew scrambles to safety, boarding small lifeboats and braving the crashing waves. As Eric prepares to leap into the water to save himself, the chaos intensifies, and Ariel watches in horror as the storm takes a dangerous turn. As Eric prepares to jump for safety, he suddenly hears his dog's desperate barks. His loyal companion is trapped on the burning ship amidst raging flames. Without hesitation, Eric risks his life, running back to save him. But before he can reach his dog, the ship violently splits into two, throwing Eric into the ocean's deadly waves. Seeing him struggle, Ariel dives into the water without a second thought. Using all her strength, she pulls the unconscious Eric to safety, bringing him to the shore. For the first time, Ariel experiences what it feels like to touch a human, to see one so close. She gazes at Eric in wonder, realizing how fragile and beautiful humans truly are. Hoping to revive him, Ariel begins to sing a melodic tune, her voice full of warmth and magic. However, Eric remains unconscious. Watching from a distance, her loyal companion, the crab, and her bird friend witness everything. everything. The crab, ever cautious, says, "We cannot let the king know about this." Before Ariel can decide what to do next, Eric's soldiers appear, searching for their prince. Realizing she can't risk being seen, Ariel slips back into the water, leaving Eric behind, but forever changing her world. The soldiers carry Eric back to safety, and as they depart, he slowly regains consciousness. He remembers faint glimpses of a girl who saved his life, her gentle touch, and the sweet melody of her voice. However, Eric has no idea that the mysterious girl who rescued him is a mermaid. Meanwhile, beneath the waves, the sea witch continues to keep a close watch on Ariel. Her motives are shrouded in mystery, but it's clear she plans to use Ariel as part of her greater scheme. Ever since Ariel saved Eric and held him in her arms, she hasn't been able to stop thinking about him. His face, his kindness, and the way he cared for his dog linger in her mind. She spends her days lost in thought, yearning for something more than her underwater world. Days pass, and Eric has fully recovered. Determined to find the girl who saved him, he speaks to his mother, the queen. "Have you found any trace of the girl who saved my life?" he asks with hope in his voice. The queen, concerned for her son, replies, "We've searched far and wide, but we haven't found anything. Whoever she is, she must want to remain hidden." But Eric is convinced. "She's not just any girl," he says firmly. "She's special. I think she's a mermaid." His belief leads him to the shores every day, hoping to catch a glimpse of her or any sign that she might return. Meanwhile, Ariel's sisters are busy clearing the wreckage of Eric's sunken ship from the ocean floor. Ariel, however, doesn't join them or speak to them, as their views on humans are very different from hers. King Triton, Ariel's father, begins to suspect that she might have encountered a human. Her constant daydreaming and distracted behavior worry him. He confronts Sebastian, the crab, demanding the truth. Under pressure, Sebastian reveals everything: how Ariel saved a human's life and even brought him to the shore. Furious, the king confronts Ariel. He finds the collection of human artifacts she has been secretly gathering over the years and, with his trident, destroys them all in a fit of rage. Ariel is devastated as her cherished treasures, which symbolized her dreams of exploring the human world, are reduced to nothing. Heartbroken and feeling utterly alone, Ariel retreats into herself. She believes no one understands her or supports her desires. In this moment of despair, the face of the sea witch appears before her. The witch speaks in a soothing yet manipulative tone, saying, "I am your aunt. Everyone misunderstands me, but I know exactly what you want in life. I can help you achieve it, but you'll need to come and see me." Desperate for someone who might understand her, Ariel decides to follow the witch's advice and goes to meet her. Ariel goes to meet the sea witch, who greets her with a sly smile and says, "I know you've fallen in love with a human. I can help you. I can give you legs like a human, but in return, you'll have to give me your voice." The witch lays out the terms of the deal. "You must make the man you love confess his love for you within 3 days. If you fail, you'll return to the sea and spend the rest of your life as my servant." Initially, Ariel hesitates and begins to leave, unwilling to accept such a dangerous bargain. But the witch taunts her, saying, "If you walk away now, you'll be stuck living with your father forever, never able to see your love again." Torn and desperate, Ariel returns and agrees to the witch's terms. With a wave of her magical staff, the witch traps Ariel's voice inside a glowing locket and hangs it around her own neck. As Ariel watches, the witch uses her magic to transform Ariel's fins into human legs. Ariel feels pain and excitement as she becomes part of the human world, but now she is silent, her voice stolen. Struggling to breathe underwater, Ariel quickly surfaces as she is now fully human. As she breaks through the waves, she gets caught in a fisherman's net. The fisherman pulls her onto his boat and, amazed by her beauty, says, "I'll take you to the queen. She'll take good care of you." The fisherman brings Ariel to a grand palace, where she is treated with kindness and hospitality. Unknown to Ariel at first, this is the very palace where Prince Eric lives. When Eric hears that a mysterious girl was found in a fisherman's net, he comes to meet her. Ariel is overjoyed to see him again. She tries to tell him that she was the one who saved his life, but she cannot speak, as her voice is now trapped in the witch's locket. Now living in the palace, Ariel explores its halls, gardens, and wonders, all the while staying close to Eric, hoping he'll recognize her or feel the same connection she feels for him. She enters a room filled with treasures Eric has collected from the sea over the years. Each item tells a story, and Ariel's curiosity shines as she admires them. While she's inspecting the room, Eric walks in. Ariel, with her endless wonder, picks up a stone and accidentally cracks it open, revealing a beautiful gemstone hidden inside. Eric is surprised, as he never knew it contained such a treasure. He finds Ariel's company refreshing, and they bond over their shared sense of adventure. Eric starts sharing stories about the world and his travels, further deepening their connection. Suddenly, Eric's guardian enters the room, reminding him of the ongoing search for the mysterious girl who saved his life. Eric, still longing to find her, says, "I need a carriage. I'll search for her myself." The carriage is prepared, and Eric sets off with Ariel by his side. Their journey takes them to the shore, where Ariel is overwhelmed with joy to be near the sea again. Eric enjoys her silent company, sensing something special about her. They visit a lively festival together, where Ariel experiences the vibrant world of humans for the first time. They laugh, dance, and enjoy the festivities, creating beautiful memories. That evening, Eric takes Ariel on a small boat ride across the serene waters. Unbeknownst to Eric, Ariel's ocean friends, Sebastian the crab, Scuttle the bird, and Flounder the fish, are watching from a distance. They whisper among themselves, encouraging Ariel to express her feelings to Eric. Sebastian says, if she kisses him, she'll remain human forever and live happily with Eric. Ariel's heart races as she looks at Eric, the moment feeling almost magical. But the witch has no intention of letting Ariel find happiness. She wants Ariel as her servant. Using her dark magic, she creates chaos and flips their boat, causing them to fall into the water. Fortunately, both Ariel and Eric survive the ordeal and manage to return safely to the palace. Back at the palace, Eric's guardian observes how happy Eric is with Ariel and says, "I believe you found your destiny. You're so joyful with this girl. Perhaps we should stop searching for the one who saved your life." Despite this, Eric remains determined to find the mysterious savior who rescued him. One evening, Eric returns to the shore, calling out loudly, "Who are you? The one who saved my life. Please reveal yourself." His voice echoes over the sea, and suddenly thick smoke begins to rise around him. As it clears, Eric spots a girl sitting on a rock in the distance. He's struck by her presence and realizes this must be the one he's been searching for. Without hesitation, he brings her to his palace, certain that she's the girl who rescued him. Meanwhile, deep in the waters of Atlantica, Ariel's father is shown worriedly searching for his missing daughter. He instructs her sisters, "Go and find Ariel. Bring her back to me." Determined, the sisters set out on their quest. The next morning, Ariel's friends wake her up and urge, "You have to act fast, Ariel. Today, you must confess your love to Eric, or else the witch will make you her slave forever." Motivated yet anxious, Ariel goes to meet Eric. However, she's heartbroken to see him with another girl. Eric is happily introducing this girl to his mother, the queen, saying, "She's the one who saved my life. I'm in love with her." Ariel feels a wave of despair hearing Eric's words. Her heart sinks as she notices something familiar around the girl's neck, a locket. It's the same locket that holds Ariel's voice, revealing the shocking truth. The girl isn't just anyone. It's the witch in disguise. Ariel, overwhelmed by heartbreak, walks away from the palace. She's still unaware that the girl with Eric is actually the witch who made a deal with her for her voice. Just then, Ariel's bird friend finds her and says, "Ariel, that girl is not who she seems. She's the witch. I saw the locket around her neck, and your voice is trapped inside it. She's trying to steal your love. You must confront her if you want to be with Eric forever." Gathering her courage, Ariel decides to return to the palace. There, she finds Eric's engagement party in full swing. Eric's mother, the queen, asks him, "Eric, are you sure this is the girl you love and want to marry? I've seen how happy you are with Ariel." Eric, confused, replies, "I don't know what to think anymore." At that moment, Ariel's bird friend launches an attack on the witch, creating a commotion. Ariel seizes the opportunity, rushing into the party. She grabs the locket from around the witch's neck and smashes it to the ground. The locket shatters, and Ariel's voice is finally freed, returning to her. Ariel turns to Eric and reveals, "It was me. I'm the one who saved your life." Hearing this, Eric is overjoyed. However, the witch, enraged, reveals her true form, her terrifying tentacles thrashing wildly as she attacks them. Just as the witch's magic fades from Ariel, she transforms back into a mermaid. The witch grabs Ariel and leaps into the ocean. King Triton, Ariel's father, rushes to the scene. The witch, holding Ariel captive, says, "Your daughter made a deal with me, and now you cannot break that deal." Desperate to save his daughter, King Triton offers himself in Ariel's place, surrendering his power to the witch. Accepting his sacrifice, the witch uses her dark magic to destroy the king and seizes his powerful trident for herself. The witch, now the self-proclaimed queen of the sea, revels in her newfound power. Her lifelong dream has finally come true. However, breaking her promise, she turns her wrath toward Ariel, determined to kill her. Just as she prepares to strike, Eric bravely dives into the ocean and confronts her. But the witch, fueled by dark magic, transforms into a massive, monstrous octopus. Her enormous tentacles thrash wildly, wreaking havoc as she tries to eliminate Ariel, Eric, and anyone who stands in her way. The sea churns violently under her control, with enormous waves crashing around them. In the chaos, a sunken ship is lifted to the surface by the stormy waters, setting the stage for a climactic battle. Before the witch can attack Eric, Ariel cleverly steers the ship, which had risen to the surface, directly directly into the witch. The ship's bow pierces through her massive body, bringing about her dramatic demise. With the witch's death, her dark magic dissipates, and Ariel's father is revived, restored to life and his rightful throne. Ariel, overcome with emotion, can't bring herself to say anything to her father, who had been willing to sacrifice his own life to save hers. Silently, she follows him back into the depths of the ocean, leaving Eric behind. Meanwhile, Eric, alive but heartbroken, returns to the shore. He confides in his mother about his love for Ariel, expressing his longing to be with her. His mother gently reminds him that Ariel belongs to another world and has returned to her life under the sea. Underwater, Ariel's father notices her sadness. Concerned, he asks the crab, "Everything is back to normal, so why isn't my daughter happy?" The crab replies, "Her happiness lies with Eric. She truly loves him." Realizing the truth, her father decides to give Ariel the life she dreams of. Using his magic, he transforms Ariel into a human, granting her the chance to live the life she desires. At the palace, Eric is consumed by thoughts of Ariel, missing her dearly. Just then, Ariel arrives, now a human like him. Seeing her, Eric is overjoyed and immediately embraces her, overwhelmed with happiness. With Ariel and Eric finally united, their story concludes with a heartfelt and joyous ending. And with that, this magical tale comes to an end. We hope you enjoyed this enchanting story. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.